A very good morning. I say a great morning, dear student. Okay, yesterday we have started the concept of maximal item set and close item set. Okay, so again we'll revise this point. That is what exactly the maximal item set is. Okay, so what exactly a maximal item set? No doubt, it is a frequent item set. Okay, for which none of its immediate superset are frequent. Okay, this is the immediately the superset banega. This is not a frequent item set. This is called as a maximal frequent item set. We can say that. So this is again we have cleared the concept that what kind of item set is called as a frequent item set. The customer purchased daily that item set, we can say that the frequent pattern. Secondly, we have here the concept of market basket analysis. Now again we revise the concept of maximal item set. Okay, we'll focus on that example. Fine. Okay. So next part, what is a close item set? Again, we focus on the example of it. Okay, and again we'll clear all this concept. Fine. Next will be we have to focus on the example part here. Okay, fine. So next one will be this is we have seen that the maximal versus close item set. What exactly item set is called as a maximal item set? No doubt, it is a subset of frequent item set. All item sets are frequent item set, but close item set and maximal item set में क्या difference है that we need to focus on that. Okay, fine. So we'll have seen that example also. Now we're more focused on the second example, that is maximal frequent item set we need to focus on. Just see this diagram. Okay, so this diagram shown below, there will be first point that is identification. We have to examine the frequent item set that appear at the border between the infrequent and frequent item set. Okay, the border is what? Border given that is dotted line given that these there will be the infrequent item set, those who are not highlighted item set, and those who are highlighted using blue color and yellow color, these are the frequent item set. Okay, so we have to identify all of its immediate superset कौन से हैं. Next, if none of the immediate superset are frequent, the item set is a maximal frequent item set that we have here the concept. Okay, so we'll focus on this example so that you can clear properly. Okay, now for consideration, we have to consider the diagram given here. The lattice is divided into two groups here. Just concentrate here. That is the red dash line gives, here is the red dash line gives the demarcation. The item set above the line that are blank are frequent item set. Okay, so line के ऊपर हम लोग जो red line है इसके ऊपर हम लोग जो element represent कर रहे हैं, there are two differentiation, that is one is frequent item set, another is infrequent item set. Okay, so I'm telling here that is the line given. Okay, there will be one important point. The item set above that line that are blank are frequent items and the blue one below the red dash lines are infrequent. Yes, ब्लू लाइन के जो एलिमेंट्स है वो क्या है जो हम लोगों ने हाईलाइटेड नहीं किए हैं यहाँ पे. दीज आर द इनफ्रीक्वेंट आइटम्स and these are the below blue lines we can say, and red lines is a frequent items. Okay, this is a identification of this diagram. Okay, so just concentrate here. Okay, in order to find the maximal frequent item set, we are talking about the maximal frequent item set. And what is the concept of maximal frequent item set is that, again I am revising, if none of the immediate superset are frequent. Okay, जो उसका superset बनेगा, for example AD जो data set है उसका superset है, let's say ABD. So the frequent item set ABD should be less, or it's not a frequent item set, though then we can say that this is a maximum. Okay, so we'll think on that example properly. Fine, so just concentrate here. We first identify the frequent item set at the border, namely D. Just concentrate here in below side. Okay, in maximal item set we have to concentrate here. Okay, so here we'll have to think on the diagram is, okay, we are focused on the maximal item set, it's not a close item set. Okay, now focus here. There is one important part, the frequent item set at the border, that is D, BC, AD. Means where is D, then BC, and we are focusing on the AD and ABC. Okay, we are focusing on this. Just concentrate here. D, We are focusing on that D element. I am highlighting it so that you can clear. This D, we are focusing on this D, then BC. Okay. Next one will be the AD. Okay. Okay. We have to focus on this AD and ABC. Okay. We'll focus on these elements. Okay. So, identify their immediate superset we need to identify. Okay. The superset for D. D का superset कौन है? D, BC are characterized by the blue dash line, and if you trace the lattice, you notice that for D, there are three superset and one of they that is AD. Okay, D का जो superset है वो कौन है? AD, because this is a combination of these two elements. Okay, the superset of D will be the AD. And AD is a frequent, and this it's not a it can't be the maximal item set because we are highlighting here is a yellow color. Yellow color में जो हम लोग highlight कर रहे हैं AD को, there is why it is not a maximal item set? Because maximum frequent item set because of उसका जो immediate superset है उसका मैक्सिमल काउंट जो भी है लेट उसका फ्रीक्वेंट नहीं होना चाहिए, मतलब वो कम होना चाहिए. बट देर इज वी आर हाईलाइटिंग द फ्रीक्वेंट आइटम सेट इन डिफरेंट कलर, दैट्स व्हाई वी कैन नॉट से दैट this is a frequent item set. Okay, again we'll concentrate on second example here. Okay, so again we'll focus on the next example here, that is we are talking about the BC here. Okay, the concentrate here BC. BC there are two subset superset, we can say that super ये देखो ABC and the next one will the BCD. Okay, the name will be what? ABC and BCD we are talking about. If you are talking about the example of BC, okay, ये BC के बारे में हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं. BC के superset कौन है? ABC and I am talking about the BCD here. Okay, ये दो मैंने superset consider किए हैं. Why? Because it is superset, because the BC is subset of ABC. I hope everyone is clear. BC is subset of what? BC is subset of, yes, BC is subset of ABC, right? ये तो clear हो गया. Means BC having two superset, और superset का frequent जो item है, maximal frequent item वो none होना चाहिए, वो हम लोगों को concentrate करना है. Okay. So what about BC? BC having two superset, that is ABC and BCD. Okay. Okay, so we talked about these two elements. There are frequent. Okay, both are the frequent. That's why BC is not maximal frequent item set. Everyone is clear? BC क्यों frequent item data set नहीं है? उसको हम लोगों ने highlight नहीं किया using particular dotted line and dark color. Okay, हम लोगों ने उसको fill blank रखा है because वो maximal नहीं है. Why? Because ABC and BCD उसकी जो superset है वो frequent item set है. Okay, so I hope everyone clear this part first. Okay, so BC again not a frequent item set. Okay, I hope everyone is clear. Again, we have to focus on the next for the superset for AD and ABC. We are focusing upon the superset of what? AD. Just concentrate on this AD. Okay, the AD superset. There is a superset for AD and ABC. Okay, we are focused upon this ABC. Okay, these two parameters we need to concentrate. Okay, what happened in this case? That are characterized by solid orange line. Okay, ये AD और ABC को हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? Solid orange line में highlight कर रहे हैं. Means that the superset for ABC is ABCD. Okay, so ABC का जो superset कौन है? ABCD है. Just concentrate. We are highlighting this AD and ABC using orange line, and the ABCD, the color of ABCD is a superset of ABC also. Okay, so I hope everyone is clear now. Okay, for ABC is ABCD. ABCD is a superset and that is infrequent. Why? Because ABCD is maximal frequent. I hope everyone is agree with this. Means there are two superset there, ABD and ACD. Again, there are two superset of AD, that is ABD and ACD. Okay, we are talking about these two. One. Okay, both are there are infrequent. That's why AD is also maximal frequent item. So I hope everyone is agree with this. जो AD ये जो सबसेट हम लोगों ने कंसिडर किया उसका जो सुपरसेट है ABD and ACD, both are not frequent item. Means what? These are the infrequent. That's why AD is a maximal frequent item set. Okay, so I hope everyone is agree with this. Okay, so again I'm revising. There is a first देर आर ब्लैंक फ्रीक्वेंट आइटम सेट जो भी है, जो ब्लैंक इसमें हम लोगों ने दिखा है, आइटम सेट दैट आर द above these are the frequent and below that are all are the infrequent. Okay, I hope everyone agree with this. If you are talking about the AD data set, again remember that AD having again two subset, that is sorry superset, that is ABD and ACD. ये दो superset है, both are them are infrequent. वो infrequent है, that's why मतलब क्या infrequent means both are not a frequent item set. That's why AD is a maximal frequent item set. I hope everyone is clear now this concept here. Okay, now we'll focus on the next part here. So my question is that I hope everyone is clear this concept here. Concept we can say. Okay, this is a closed frequent item set. What is the definition of it is? If it is frequent item set that is both closed and its support is greater than or equal to minimum support. Yes, when it is closed, that is जो मिनिमम सपोर्ट जो वैल्यू हम लोग कंसिडर कर रहे हैं उससे उसकी वैल्यू क्या होनी चाहिए, ग्रेटर होनी चाहिए. एंड सेकेंड थिंग, आइटम सेट इज क्लोज इन द डेटा सेट if there exists no superset that has the same support count as this original item set. Okay, this is a very too important point we have to consider here. Okay, so just concentrate on identification. We have to first identify all the frequent item set first. Okay, frequent item set कौन से है वो हम लोगों को find out करना है. There is in given diagram you can check here. There will be the some symbol is given and we are giving the frequent count of each and every item. Let's say A is, if we are talking about the A item, there is a three time it will purchase by the customer. We can say that the frequency count of that A will be 3. Okay. So we have to identify all frequent items at first. Then second, then from this group, find those that are close by checking to see if there exists a superset that has the same support as the frequent item set. Okay, so we have to concentrate on that concept. Okay, if it is the item set is not disqualified, means if none of can be found, means this item set is closed. Okay, so we'll concentrate on example so that you can easily understand that. Okay, so just this lattice diagram, what it shows here. Okay, there are again it will use the maximal, close and frequent item set is given. Okay, this item set that are circled with blue. Okay, blue color में जो दिख रहा है, I'm talking about the it's not a thick blue. Okay, it's a light blue. Okay, the circle with blue are the frequent item set. Okay, first one. Second, the item set that are circle with the thick blue are called as a close item set. Okay, again I'm revising here. The item set that is, again we can highlight here, the item set that is the item set that circle with blue are the frequent item set, and the item set that are circle with the thick blue is called as a closed frequent item set. How? That means what? The item set that are circle with thick blue and have the yellow field are the maximal frequent item set. जो येलो में हम लोगों ने हाईलाइट किया, दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ maximal frequent item set. Okay, so in order to determine which of the frequent item set are closed, we have to check this what kind of support values they have. We have to concentrate on that. Okay, so for example, just concentrate here. Okay, so we are considering one example here. Okay, so example is that everyone is clear. The thick circle given as a closed item set, light blue is a frequent item set and yellow is a maximum. Okay, so for example, AD is a frequent item set. Okay, if you are talking about this AD, okay, this I'm highlighting here this circle. Okay, AD is what? Frequent item data set. Okay, so but they have same support as a ABD. Okay, ABD जो भी है उसका क्या है? सुपरसेट है. Okay, AD का सुपरसेट कौन हो गया? AD का superset है ABD. Okay, this is superset of this. Check, but check here, it is not a closed frequent item set. Why? Because just concentrate here. ABD is a superset of that subset, that is AD, and here but the support value of ABD and AD is same, because this is a 2 value and this is a 2 value. Means it is not a closed frequent item set. Why? Because उसका superset जो भी है उसकी value और जो item set है उसकी value support की value same नहीं होनी चाहिए. That's why it's not a close item set. Okay, first point. Second, we are talking about C, and C on the other hand, C is close frequent item set. Just concentrate on C. Where is the C value? Yes, concentrate on this C value. Okay, the C is what close frequent item set because all of its superset, C के जितने भी superset है, that is we are talking about the AC. Okay, okay, so we are talking about this. What are the different? We are talking about this C. C के हमें क्या? C is close superset है. Sorry, close set है. उसको close क्यों बोलेंगे? Because all of its superset, that is AC. Concentrate on this. AC is the superset of C. Then BC. Next one will be the CD. Okay, CD have support that are less than 3 value. Okay, I hope everyone is agree. उसका support की जो value है, उसके जो superset है, AC, BC and CD, उसकी जो value है support की वो 2 है, again 2, again here 1. So it is a minimum less than of its support count. Okay, क्योंकि 3 का support count कितना है? 3 है और AC, BC and CD की value कितनी है? 1, 2, 2. That's why we can say that the C is what? Close item set. I hope everyone close frequent item set is. Okay, I hope everyone clear this point. Clear to everyone what is exactly the close item set is. Okay, so again I'm revising here in shortly. First of all, which item set is close item set? The definition says that very important part is that if it is a frequent item set that is close, its supports is greater than or equal to the minimum support. Yes, suppose minimum support की value 2 है, उससे उसकी value greater than or equal to होनी चाहिए. And second, the item set is closed in the data set if there exists no superset has the same support count to its original item set. Yes, because जो C के जो superset है, that is AC, we are talking about the BC, then CD. Okay, these are the superset of C item set. So the support count of that superset, support count of C is greater than of these superset of C. That's why the C is a close item set. Okay, so this point I hope everyone clear here. Fine, everyone. Okay. Data set is given, there is the transaction ID and what kind of items brought there. Okay, so we'll have to focus on association rule here. The first one is support. We'll think on that. The support means the probability of, we can say that the probability that a transaction contains X union Y, which we can say that the support value will be X tends to Y equal to probability of X union Y here. Okay, so this is what the exactly the value of we need to calculate the probability of means total दोनों का combination करके हमें क्या करना है? Support calculate करना है. What about the confidence? Confidence is the conditional probability that transaction having X also contains Y. That's why the confidence value will be the X tends to Y equal to probability of, it's a conditional probability, Y depends upon the X value equal to X union Y divided by P of X. Okay, this is a formula for support and confidence that we'll have to calculate. Okay, so how we are going to create the association rule on that? So we'll think on all these points. Okay, so we'll have clear same points here. Okay, so the item data set contains K item set. So occurrence frequency of item set or support count is the number of transactions that contain in item data set. So we have clear what exactly the minimum support, what kind of value you can think about the support value here. Okay, so this point you have clear. Okay, so we have to first focus on the today's main important point, that is we'll see these points. Okay, so basic algorithm that we have to focus on, that is a priori algorithm. Okay, so what exactly the a priori algorithm is? Before that, a priori algorithm is used to find out the frequent item set from the given transaction databases. Okay, so there are two major concepts in a priori algorithm that we need to focus on. That is a priori, there are two processes here, that is pruning and joining. Okay, so if there is any item set which is infrequent, means it should, the superset should not be generated. So how we are going to check it? We're going to concentrate on this example. Okay, so this is one example given. There is a transaction ID and item sets are given, okay, in which we have to find out, just concentrate on that, we have to generate the candidate set, we have to generate here, okay. Means how we are going to generate the candidate set here, we have to check each and every item, how many time it will present into the given data set. So total number of items kitne apne 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to create this type of database data set, and here we have to check, suppose if we are talking about the value A, okay, so I need to focus on the value of A here, okay. So what is the count, how many times this A is present into the given data set, okay. So if you are talking about this A, how many times it will present, we have to count in the given whole transaction ID, okay. So we have to generate the candidate set here, okay, and we have to given one particular part that the given data set is given, we have to given the minimum support here, okay. The minimum support value is not given into the given data set, so we have to consider it as a 50%, yes, okay. So 50% we have to consider the value here, okay. But in this example, the minimum support is given, right? So what is the minimum value here? The minimum value is the 2. Means हमें क्या करना है? 2 के greatest value जो भी है, जितने number of times वो item set present रहेंगे, उतनी value हमें consider करनी है. Okay. So how we are going to check it? That we need to concentrate on. Okay. So we'll talk about the A. How many times A present हुआ है transaction में? We are going to check the frequency count of that item. Okay. So A is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So how many times it will present? It present the 6 times. So we have to create this type of table in which we have to represent individual item set and its support value, or we can say that the frequency count of that particular item. Okay. So if you are talking about the value of B, how many times the B will present? Let's we consider B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So here the B is present 7 times, sorry. If you are talking about the C, see how many times C will present in our given transaction data set, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So likewise, we have to check each and every item set, how many times present into the given data set. Okay. So the minimum support value will be 2. There is a given value, that is minimum support value is for 2. So below minimum support value we are not considering here. That's why the minimum value of this given candidate set generation table, that is D. That's why we are removing this value from it. Okay. So this is process is called as the pruning method. Okay. There is two, pruning and joining. Pruning principle means what? There is any item set which is infrequent, we have to remove it. Okay. So this is all kind of what? This is what? We have to remove that from the given item set. It should not be generated or tested. Okay, that's why we are removing this D. So after pruning process, just concentrate here. The D is removed. Okay. Now we have to focus on. We have to combine these two item set. That is, let's say A, B, C, D. Okay. Individually हमने check किया. अभी हमें क्या करना है? Combination बनाना है. Okay. So what kind of combination they have? Okay. So okay, just C means first scan. We are scanning whole the transaction data set, and after scanning, we are generating CK. C1 means in terms of CK is the superset of this LK candidate for large item set. Okay, candidate set हमने generate किया. Generate करने के बाद after pruning method, we have generating this frequent item set, or we can say that L1 means we denotes the LK denotes the set of frequent K item set, that is a large item set. Okay. So again, we have to scan second time. Just concentrate here. Okay. The second step. Okay. This is very important step, that is we have to perform here. Okay. First of all, हमने क्या किया? Candidate set generation. Then we have to do the pruning method. After pruning method, we'll do the join step. Okay. So how the join step will do? We'll focus on that part. Okay. Just concentrate here. After this, what will happen? Yes. Just concentrate here. This is our L1 is a large data set, okay, in which we are generating the second candidate set, we can say that is C2 value. Okay, L1 is a large data set, always remember that. और उसका superset जो है हम लोग superset बना रहे हैं because combination of these all the items. So second C2, what will happen in C2 value? Okay, anybody? What do you think here in C2 value? Okay, in C2, everyone is concentrate on that. Combination of AB, AC, then BC, BE, and CE. Okay, these are the combinations we have generated. Okay, again, we'll have to check the how many times this combination is present in given data set. Okay, so again, we'll have to focus on that step here. Okay, what is the second step? Again, we have to focus on this. So how many times the AB will present? If you are talking about the data combination of data set, that is which one we will going to concentrate, that is AB. कितने बार present हो चुका है? 1, then 2, then 3, then 4. So frequency count of the combination of AB is what? 4 times. So likewise, we have to scan. Again, we have to scan each and every combination of item data set. Okay, in given transaction data set. So I hope everyone clear this point here. Fine, everyone? Okay, so this point is very, very important. We have to scan again and again the whole data set here. Okay, so clear to all here? Okay, this point is very, very important. Now, we focus on the next part. That is, again, we'll focus on that part. That is, we have seen AB present 4 times, AC present, how many times present in given transaction? 4 times. Then AE 2 times, PE 4, BE, BC 4, BE 3, and the frequency count of CE is 1. Again, the minimum support value is 2. That's why we have to prune that step, because CE, the minimum support value is less, less than minimum. That's why we are going again pruning that value, means we are removing it from the given data set. That's why second second large data set will be what? What is the second large data set here? What is the second large data set? That is, we are removing this item set from given transaction data set. Why? Because the support count is less. Okay. So according to the minimum support count. Okay. So we are going to second scan here. After pruning, this candidate set is generated. Okay. Clear now? This point clear to everyone? This is very, very important. Now, again, जब तक last वाला हमारा सुपर सेट नहीं जनरेट होता है तब तक हमें स्कैन करना है. ओके, सो अगेन वील हैव टू जनरेट दिस पॉइंट हियर. Okay, fine everyone. So we'll focus. That is L2. Again, the combination of, again, we have to generate according to this large data set. We have to generate the third candidate set. That is, we are combining ABC, then ABE, then SCE and BCE. Again, we'll have to scan from the given data set and check the frequency count of that element. Okay, so just check C3 here, ABC, ABE, ACE, and PC. What is the frequency count of that element here? Okay, so just check here. That is, there are 2 item set, that is ABC are AB, BC, AC, which are all in L2. Okay, again, according to, we have to check ABE also. Okay, so now this rule we'll have to check here. Okay, again, just concentrate here. The last value, there is, just concentrate. ABC का frequency count कितना है? That is 2. ABE का frequency count कितना है? That is 2. What about ACE? ACE is removed from it. Why? Because the frequency count of ACE is less than support count. That's why it's removed from the given transaction data set. And again, same, again, if you are talking about the BCE, BC, again, we are removed because again, it is a less than the support count is there. That's why the next candidate set generation, that is C3, that is ABC and ABE. Okay, now again we have to again combine all these things. Okay, so again we are checking next C4, that is combining these all data set ABC and ABE. The combination will be ABC. Again we focus on that. There are 3 item set, that is ABC, BC, and ACE. Okay, it is not in L3 because ABC removed, because it's the support count is less. Okay, so my question is that, okay, so you have cleared the concept of what a priori algorithm is. Okay, so my question is that, what is the drawback of the given a priori algorithm is? What is the drawback?